My phonies, my mahonies, and of course my jabronis to another episode of the heckin' one-of-a-kind, minted, pressed, trademarked, and copyrighted The Fox Sound Show. Today we're back into Monster Crown Sin Eater, and we are gonna jump right on into it now. Power World 1.0 just did a drop, and I want to get into that. So we're gonna go ahead and try to clear as much Monster Crown as we possibly can. So we got the mission to grab some Ferrorizers last time, if I do so recall correctly, and also we got this diary, right? Inspect the diary. Secret files written by Minecraft, huh? You can't just read these bad boys? Oh, whatever. Alright, we need to take our key items and we need to go up to the Frost Province, right? We went to Glissfield. Did we go to Glissfield? Let's go to Glissfield and talk to some people. Okay, we got a bunch of people hanging around here. Anybody saying anything good? Long ago, it was popular to wrap a Ferrorizer in a blanket to keep one inside your jacket. It would keep you perfectly warm no matter how long you trekked outdoors. Apparently, it led to health issues though, which is odd because it seems to make monsters stronger. Alright. Yeah. Lots of lore tidbits here, but I think we can go ahead and let's see, is there any interesting facilities that we've got around here? Oh, hold on. We got something going on in the background here. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to where? I'm thinking... What are you? I know that's like an Eklik, because I think I got one of those bad boys already, but I don't remember it being this color. Oh? Yeah, no, it's a new variety, which we will go ahead and pop real fast. Why, thank you. Join the boxes. So far, our boys are in primo tip-top shape, right? More elixirs. Well, we're on the lookout for Ferrorizers, and also we are on the lookout for Dungeonis, right? Where are our dungeons looking like? Those are gonna be where we're gonna find the big guys, right? So there's one due to the west of us here. So I'm gonna loop around and see if I can't come up with something going due west. Yeah, I already did some off-screen boy collecting, so we don't need to worry about necessarily grabbing new friends along the way unless we see something weird. Let's see, life elixirs. Man, would love to grab those 20 Ferrorizers from Mycroft's whole deal, but we'll come back to that. That's a Frigidile. Friggin' doing what Frigadiles friggin' do. And where are we now? I know we're on the coastline, right? Normal Canite is not of interest to us. We gotta be close, right? Where are we? Yeah, we are right about at the entrance. I see it. The cave's up there. Okay. What do you have to say about this cave? You know, like finding those fossils. Okay, I did talk to this dude before. So let's go ahead and wander our way through here. See if we can't come across any goodies. Yo, Demon Girl, how you doing? We're looking for goodies. Last time we got a mission from Mycroft. Oh, hold on. I got something going on in the background here that keeps screwing my stuff.
There's no.
Alright, there we go. Alright. Yeah. Good, how about you? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Like I said, I got something that keeps happening with my tech in the background that causes me, no end to my sufferings, but I shall persevere, I shall persist, I shall never surrender. Let's go ahead and pop this box. So, last time, I don't think you were here for it, but we found out from the lady that Sabat wanted us to kill. Good old Mrs. Mycroft there, that actually she's kind of the mother of monsters situation going on. And that, first off, they already had that open air archive that Sabat was ready to leave behind. Yeah, turns out Houston already did that. The boy was lying to us. And also that Mycroft was the one that originally, you know, the King Taishakuten, the big guy that we're doing. We are up against him because she rescued him when he was a kid about 1,000+ years ago, and he was a super genius and found out that he was actually like half human, half monster, but stronger than both. So she raised him as her own, but then he started developing monster traits, and like everybody in Houston freaked out, etc., etc. She had to banish him. She regrets it to this day, and she's been transferring her mind into lab-grown bodies for as long as time immemorial so that she can keep alive in order to try to put to bed the issues that she created. So she's objectively like a good guy in this situation, and Sabat wanted us to off her. So I went right up to Sabat's stupid little face and I caved it in and took some meat and, you know, some kidneys, a heart, maybe a lung or two, brought it back to Mycroft, and now she's developed a super weapon that can take out the Beastman. So now we're moving on. Harumph, says the Mamu. So be it, Mamu. You harump at me, I harump upon you as well. Alright, we hit these boys with a quick slash. He's left with one. That's perfect timing and perfect ability. Normal packed him up right here. Okay, Mamu, he's grabbed. Looks a little bit like Gammoth from Monster Hunter. I tamed it, but it seems to have been guarding two fossils. Got the Fierce Fossil and the Burly Fossil. Okay. So, now we have some options. We do indeed have some options here. So, I believe the person outside of this cave is looking for fossils. And also then Mycroft's crony also was looking for fossils. Potentially gonna have a Pokemon fossil resurrection style thing if we go that route. I don't know. The dude outside the cave ain't offering us nothing but a heartache for giving it to him. But we'll see what he says. Ferrarizer. We need a lot of that. We need a lot of freaking Ferrarizers. We need 20 of those bad boys. So it would be very advantageous for us to try to grab as many of those as we can. Another Ferrarizer. Oh, they're coming fast and loose now. Buckaroos. Okay. Frostbite and a Demon Pact and a Rare Berry. Is there anything we can cling to here to get over this gap? No. Looks like we're gonna need something to be able to Rock Smash in order to be able to get through that particular area. So we'll loop around this side and you get attacked by a doggo. Speaking of doggo news, any doggo news in Demon Girl world? Yeah, we can't do anything until we can clear rocks, right? Can we rock smash them if we go like super speed? No. No, we cannot. Leah, unfortunately, soft and mushy and fleshy and squishy, and that does not equal into rock smashing. It doth not. Now, maybe after clearing King of Throwback, we can, oh, that's a new hybrid, right? Okay, yeah, but we got, like, we know where you are. That's not particularly interesting to us. Alright, let's see what this guy has to say. We'll go ahead and hit the old save. Deal with this. It seems as though you've made, hold on. Seems as though you've made your way to the lower levels. Any luck with the search? Ah, you found both the fossils. Amazing. I'm in awe. Would you consider selling them to me? I'll give you 20,000 for the lot. Can't do anything with them, but I love to collect. Yeah, I think I'll keep them. Okay, you did mention you had interest yourself. Please come visit me from time to time. I'd love to take a closer look if you don't mind. Yeah, a closer look as in I'm staying the heck away from you. Staying far the heckin' away from you, friendo. Get away from me, you freaking kicky chicken looking fellow. Okay, next spot of interest, right? That's right before we get to Throwback. Throwing it back at Throwback, huh? Bricking them up. Let's try to First off, we should probably be traveling in style. Yeah, there we go. Now we are looking for some sort of cavern entrance somewhere in this general vicinity. What do you have to say, fella? Hello there, young man. I'm a historian of these lands, always seeking knowledge. Admittedly, this is a land where there is a job often easier said than done. There's a chance you'd be interested in running an errand for a long-traveled and weary historian out there? Depends on the job. Oh, fair enough. There are records from long ago in the Schwarzwald ruins. These documents are of great import to the understanding of these lands and the people. Please take a trip to the ruins. If you find the treasured documents, I will share more about the past and future that you might find valuable as you navigate your destiny. Yo, he's talking destiny and stuff? Yo, brother. Okay, what's this little camp? Ah, you're traveling freely out there? Well, don't you know, Frigidile don't even care if you're frozen? It's all the same to lunch to them. Interesting. I thought for sure Karubu would avoid the Frost Province. These things really do breed like crazy, huh? Sleeping bags are insulated with stork lift feathers. They keep you real warm. Make sure you bring some with you. Yeah, sure. And then what do you got to say? Have you seen the reddish raptor that soars high above? Apparently it's unlike the other raptors. It generally avoids parts of this province. Weird, huh? Indeed, the raptor didn't mention exactly why it would be Dodger and stuff. Is this the Schwartz something that I got sand in my Schwartz ruins? Oh, maybe so. Maybe so indeed, Aroni. Let's go and poke around a bit, shall we? And also try to grab some fertilizers while we're here, because we always need more of them bad boys. Yo, there was gifties down there that I didn't grab, and right now we are... Oh, a wild Karubu. We will go ahead and fight this thing for a heaping heckin' helping of experience points. Send them to the Shadow Zone with some black magic. Slam and thank you, ma'am. Goodbye. We'll take some level ups all the way around. Yeah, our team's coming together, and our two ace monsters are looking stronger with every heckin' moment, which is definitely good for us. Now, I believe I have most of these monsters already, so I don't need to fight like Merc Storm or whatever that guy's thing is. And we got a demon pack for it. Good to know if we come across anything crazy. Don't imagine that we will, though. Not until we get deeper into this place anyway. If this is another multi-level dungeon, that's a Dracolite right there. Alright, let's delve and see what we can find, huh? Okay, look, Loch Ness Turtle. We don't want none of your business. Get out of my beeswax. Get away from my face. Don't like you. Never liked you. You look like a Koopa with like an eating disorder. Get away from me. Let's see. Not really sure how abouts we should be running around here, but I think we can safely go for... No, we don't want to rename Shark. Shark's name is Peak. What are you talking about? What are you freaking talking about? Okay, there wasn't nothing down there. Just needed to be sure, and Shark gives them the juke around. Shark absolutely cruising maximum speed. Is there anything down there? I think there might be a way through. Let's go ahead and peek. There he is. There he is indeed. Okay, Maelstro. That's what this guy's name is. Maelstro getting ready to throw hands. And a regular old Link Kicks, not of any interest to us. We couldn't escape. Why could we not escape? Is this dude serious right now? Yo, you looking mad delicious, friend. You looking delicious. Sorry, Pally. Maybe better luck in the next life, huh? Don't mess around with a giant saber-toothed shark, my friend. It is not a career move if you want to keep all of your limbs. All right, duck and weave, bob and throw. Boom. Okay, we do it again. Right on through. Those are the go-lurky lem dudes. Another ferrarizer. Good stuff to grab hold of. Before we start bobbing and weaving through up there, that looks like probably the main path. I want to explore if there's any sub-paths because we do need that ferrarizer. Also, Demon Girl, I know you just joined a little bit ago, but as I was starting up the stream, I wanted to let you know Pal World hit its 1.0. So the next streams that we'll be doing once this... once Monster Crown is taken care of and done and the enemies are dusted. Yo, look at this dude. Look at this dude coming after us with the Bolt Breaker. And now he's got an achy breaky back. Yo, I'm gonna send this achy breaky dude to the achy breaky graveyard. Goodbye. Looking fake Mewtwo looking self. Okay, what do we got around here? We got Dragon Friends. That's probably a boss. Do we deal with that thing? I think we do. Could maybe have the records that we're looking for. And we're all saved up. We want to switch though. Lycanroc, you're up. And actually, if we have the berries, I might just give Lycanroc a little bit of a level advantage. Yeah, there we go. Let's go to it. Kiowa, says Shadrach. Yo, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Alright, first off, we know what we do. We set up the Cold Flurry. Chill this dude. Oh, we are much more powerful than this dude. Goes for a raw Dragon Tackle. When did we let our health get this low? I thought we healed. Guess we did not. But a Demon Pact at this range should definitely do it. Alright, Shadrach. Join up the squadron, my friend. And we will take a little level up there. Okay. There ain't nothing else here, I guess. Let's go ahead and give everybody a snack. Just a couple of aloe leaves. Was that really it? Was that his whole deal? Huh. Understood. Well, I think we go ahead and do a monster ride on. We already got one of these dragony friends. I did that off screen. A Draco Light's blocking the way. We'll just charge into him. Leaves him with 1 HP. You know what? Just for posterity's sake, just to make sure that we show him who's boss around these parts, we will hit him with the old Hadouken directly upside the Hadouken piece. Goodbye. And I will pop this to get some more Ferrarizer juice. And we already did all of these areas, right? No, we did not. Yeah. Throw as much stuff at me as we can possibly get. I think now we can head upwards. Lots of secrets in this place, huh? Yeah, lots of freaking secrets. Sure, let's go ahead and run this back. Oh. Missing gnome hanging around here, huh? And we see the documents. And missing gnome. I think we can just run away from these guys because they don't do nothing, right? Can we hook on anything? No, we cannot. Dude, okay, we get it. We get it. You guys are weird creeps. Okay, so there doesn't appear to be a way over here, but it might be like a sneak peek that we can get to it from the other entrance. No, we don't want to rename Shark. We want to ride Shark. Yo, we gotta jump the shark. Okay, Wallace and Grommel here coming at us with the arrogance to think that he can take us. Whatever. Get out of my freakadeakian face, friendo. So we go through here, we dodge and we duck and we weave and we absolutely fail at all of the above. Maelstrom could not escape. Well, now we definitely don't want to fight him because he's going to be defending for the next 800 turns. Okay. We dodge through over here, and if I remember correctly, our way up was Somewhere around here. We got some rocks up there that would be lovely to be smashed. Yeah, looks like we're gonna need rock smash in order to make that happen. And there's only one big dude left, right? One Heavenly King. So I think in order to get to the next one, and because there's missing node down there, yo, these dudes freaking trying to live on what? You who had a what now? Okay, Pally. Well, I wanted to let you live, but clearly you have an issue with that whole concept, so go to the graveyard. Do not monster reborn. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to figure out a way to get Rock Smash, which I'm guessing is going to require the very final gym leader, maybe? I mean, I imagine as a transversal method, it could be out in the wild though. So I say we take out the leader of Throwback really fast, throw him back. Maybe learn what we can about the Inquisitor and the King before we challenge them, because they're doubtless to be a little bit strong. Right, the last dude, we know we had a level advantage on the last King, and then we had trouble because we broke into Jakakuten's area a little early, so it's hard to say exactly how we're gonna line up stat-wise up against these guys, right? Yo, Koopa, get out of here, King freaking Koopa. Okay, let's try to get around all of this riffraff. Unfortunately, pinned myself in. Yo, Bowser wannabe. Okay, duck around this guy, zip and zoom through here, bob and weave, throw it down, throw it back, and we are out. Good stuff. Now, we got the monster that was there, but we didn't necessarily clear the place, and this must be Throwback. So let's go ahead and get a quick heal down, get a quick save. And this guy's just a transport, right? Yeah, he's just a transport. So into the town of Throwback we go. Let's see what people have to say about this place. Thinking of settling down north here, Trevor? I don't blame you. These bitter colds seem to dissuade even the Inquisitors from making more check-ins than necessary. Huh. So the Inquisitor isn't involved here. Oh, you're from the south? You have layers down there, right? Those things creep me out. I'm so glad it's too cold for their liking up. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Yep, Mike is working good, and everything should be fine. Alrighty then. Alright, let's see. So we got rid of that inquisitorial friendo there. That does that. Now, let's see here. The Inquisitor is down. We got some more Ferrorizers. Now I think we hunt a king, right? That's the next objective, is to turn a king inside out. So let's go ahead and back on our friend there. And we're back to it. Oh, what are you? You're just a regular beastman. You got a strange color to you. I like you. But you're just a beastman. Which don't do nothing for me. Then there ain't nothing up there, right? No. Okay. And so we approach the king. You know what they say, if you take a shot at the king, you best not miss, and I am not in the habit of missing. Oh, alright, here we go. Let's go and confront Tamanton. This day exacts a heavy toll for us all. You and I are alike now, for we have both lost brothers. And yet, I sense some small part of Zojoten within you. You have taken his power, no? He did something when he died. He granted me some kind of new ability. Lots has changed since then. Indeed, his spirit would not move on, and so it bonded itself to the nearest living thing. You. You are like us in more ways than one, it seems. I'm nothing like you. You're inhuman arbitrators, and you need to be killed. It's the only way mankind will be free. Your path is as slick with blood as ours is. Slicker, even. And what we seek is the same thing, regardless of whether or not you like to admit this. You, too, are above both men and monsters. Where we diverge, I think, is that you have shouldered the burden of men voluntarily. We were born to shoulder that burden. That is our purpose. Then move over. Let men shoulder that burden themselves. Alas, we should dispense with words. Though I love them so, I am duty-bound to maintain the order until death, and so it is only in death that you shall redeem man. Mine or yours? Your mind is sharp. Perhaps one day you will find out whose death will matter. I hope that your skill in combat is as sharp as that. Okay, we're up against the king. Take a shot at the king. This blade is the brother of the one wielded by Zojoten. They were forged from the same ore. This one runs red with the blood of all those I have defeated. Ever since his death, it had cried out for its sibling, as I have done for mine. It shall sing when it takes its vengeance, but I cannot say that revenge will make my heart whole again. I am the one who hears. Tamonten, here you shall be tested. You shall bear my love, my anger, and my sorrow. Let's go. Good old King Tamonten, huh? I think we do a hot swap to Lycanroc. Lycanroc faces the King Sugi. It hurts a little bit, but he's boosting. And he gets fairness. Okay. Understood. That's not great. We will Cold Flurry. So all negative traits get shared. So when he dishes it to us, we dish it back to him. Fairness drops all of our stats, but his stats have dropped too. He goes for the big Cerebuster. That's big damage. Fairness activates. I mean, he's amped up to pieces, right? But Fafnir should be able to come in on this, right? He goes for Kitsugi. He's raising all of those stats, and his offenses have dropped to the floor, though. Tyrant Wing should be able to hit for good damage here, now that his defenses are caved in. It does not. He just does so much with Cerebuster. That fairness is going to be annoying. I think we Tyrant Wing again. And we miss? How? Okay, we need to hyper flash him down because he's too accurate and we're not accurate enough apparently. Okay, hyper flash is the domain of Ginsu. Alright, Ginsu, hit him with one hyper flash. Let's break that whole speed thing going. Okay. Hit him again. Missed. Yeah, we're trading nonsensical blows here. Come on, dude. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, that amped up damage is insane, huh? Alright, what do we want to do against this thing? Lighthouse, Flex, Ocarina, you're the next best option. And then into this, Sanguinate, evil magic that halves the last MP type. Not fails if the enemy is healthy. Yeah, I think we go for the black magic on him. And hopefully we actually hit. This dude is crazy strong. 50% goes for the Sarah Buster. That might just be a one-shot. It is. Okay. Do we go Lycan Rock and try to soften him up again with another Cold Flurry? I think we do. Gravity goes off. We hit Cold Flurry. We try to drop all of these stats one more time. Fairness hits us. He goes for the Sarah Buster. We might be able to get another one off and try to drop those stats a little more. Alright, accuracy is down by a big amount. He goes for the Buster again. Yo, we just keep stacking on Cold Flurries. We want all of these stats to be as low as we can possibly get them. Yeah, he's almost got no accuracy left. He goes for the Buster one more time. Alright, we switch out Lycanroc for who? Crobat, you're up. And he goes for the Sarah Buster. That is a bad matchup, so we leave it. And we can get our HP back with Blood Gluttony. He goes for Steel Self. We will grab our HP back. It's a little bit of something. It's not much, but it's something. And thanks to Sarah Buster being a bad matchup, we should be able to outlast him here. Man, that's a lot of damage though. Yeah, and we're facing the fact that he's dropped our stats so much every time he uses it. Yeah, fairness is crazy strats, but we're getting enough back. Foolhardy makes its attack. Alright, and there we go. We heal. Goes for Sarah Buster. Crobat, send us home. Get him. Take him out. And Crobat finishes off this dude. Goodbye, King Tamunten. A team effort, and he is crushed. Goodbye to the good King of Turtles. This is how all things must be. To call you a mere child would be unfair. You have proven your mettle and the strength of your convictions. Thank you for this wonderful battle. Thank you for showing me the strength of man. When I pass, I shall pray for your safety, and I shall pray for all men. I give up my power voluntarily. May it serve you well in the battles to come. Goodbye, Ninja Turtle Tamunten. That must be it. Tamunten's power. This measure of power shall give you the strength of 100 monsters. You can manifest this strength as a devastating blow aimed at a weak point. I spent many years perfecting it. I called it the Charge Buster. Use it on something blocking your path and it will crumble. Use it on a monster and you will deal some damage to them. My convictions were weaker than yours, and so I have fallen. Use this power without regret, and your climb to the top of Meru Spire shall become inevitable. Thank you, Tamunten. I shall use your power wisely. Yo, is our boy actually softening? Because he told the rest of them to F off after they got inside of his head, but this one he didn't. To use the Charge Buster ability, press the 2 key or right shoulder button to perform a devastating blow that can break certain obstacles and even damage wild monsters on contact. Try using it in conjunction with another ability. So you mean 1 and 2 together? Like we can charge forward and then slam? Like if I did this into this. Oh yeah, I can do a running kick. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, I can do the flying freaking zucchini kick there. Well, anyway, I'm interested in seeing what the rich folks that have been enforcing the social order have to say now that the king has been taken care of. Like, they've got a certain point that I agree with them about certain things. In that I believe that, you know, you're not entitled to somebody else's money, for example. However, certainly I think that there should be a certain base level of opportunity. You know, you can't just make it so that everybody's stuck in position, even if they got the skills and the know-how and the can-do in order to better themselves. If you keep them locked down artificially in order to create this two-tiered system, man, I don't think it do what it needs to be doing. Yeah, they're still saying the same crap. Well, things are bound to change now that the king has been taken out. And now that we have the ability to bust rocks, we should be able to enter the ruins. I'm thinking, and mangle those rocks that were in the way in the top left quadrant. So unfortunately, now we gotta trek all the way back through all of this one more time. If I can remember the path, that would be even better. And our dash is decent. And there's a Kabu there. We will go ahead and take you for a little bit of EXP. Oh, I should make sure that our boys are healed up, right? Because we got slapped around a bit. This level up should help mitigate some of that. And let us go ahead and heal some friendos. So, Lycanroc, you're back to yeah, we've got to use some stuff here. Throw in some life elixirs. We got enough of them from all the grinding that we've been doing. That should get everybody back up and going. Okay. So I'm hoping that we can just jump right on in, maybe catch another one of the luminaries off guard. Because I would like nothing more than to get the secret ending at the end of all of this, which I believe requires all of those lumens to be dealt with. And we can't smash these rocks, can we? No. Unfortunately, not an option. Yeah, nope, not an option. Okay, let's go ahead and pierce through this area. This should be the throne room up ahead, right? Which means our direction that we want to go is up here. Let's see if we can't, oh yeah, baby. We got him. We actually got the freaking Fist of Fury. Alright, now that we're up here, I know there were goodies somewhere, right? Should be, anyway. It's another one of those vampire friendos. We got Dracopyres already. Got them stacked on up. Oh, you're new. Let's charge into you and see what we get. You're a Malfist, and you're a demon type, huh? We'll grab you. Sigil on the stomach, right? But I don't think it's the right sigil. I'll have to go back and check around around the old Dusty Desperado area. Okay, this is perfect. Looks like the document Theris was looking for. I'll take it with me. Schwarzwald files. And underneath the documents is a strange sphere. It's glowing and warm. I'll take this with me too. Got the burning sky. I think that's an evolution item. Is the burning sky. Don't know if it's reusable. Might not be something we get another of until Meru's Spire. Which is fine with me. So let's go ahead and deal with a luminary then. And then get these documents back to the old man and see what he has to say. Yeah, ranting and scraving over there. Let's zip through over here. Yeah, Crocodile. Not interested in your crock of crap, my friend. Not interested in the slightest. There ain't nothing down there, so I guess we go here, and it's probably the luminary pipe beyond here, right? Which means that we want to go ahead and switch up what we're doing here. Alright, Lycanroc, you're in. Let's save one more time. Deal with this dude. Where's this place? What is that monster? Centuries move for us as seconds move for humans. Huh? A voice. Where's it coming from? Not that monster, surely. The day fast approaches when the sky would burn. We could not have predicted when it would happen. An infinite number of worlds colliding into each other. Information was meaningless, homogenized. 3 heroes arrived at that place, a beast, a queen, and a king. Each of them carried an immense burden on behalf of all men. They summoned him forth, the righteous judge, with indiscriminate love and undeniable hatred. Mother took entropy into her arms. And then the judge struck them down. A new covenant was formed, and we found ourselves deposited on new alien shores. Belphegor is the great tempter. With his power we shall stride across the earth and multiply. Alright, Belphegor. Well, your HP is kind of low, which makes me think that a Cold Flurry is going to put you on the back foot immediately. Yep. Did good work on him already. Let's go ahead and grab a Demon Pact. And Belphegor, welcome to the crew. Belphegor goes to the Belpha boxes. And it gets Belpha sent. Woof. Belphegor. Woof. Woof. Go to a lot of places. Love adventure. Woof. Woof. I've given you my power. Woof. Let's play catch. A monster that can talk. It's not the same voice from earlier. Am I dreaming? So something is controlling these guys, clearly. So yeah, interesting. I'm piecing things together. Couldn't escape. Vile Tail comes out. No poison on us. Yo, this dude's got a freaking death wish. If you block us one more time, I'm taking you out. Good choice. Actually, you're new, aren't you? What are you? Yeah, you are new, and I'm gonna throw a Supreme Pact at you immediately. And Mireille is grabbed. Not sure what you do, but you're kind of cool looking. Alright, party, ride on, let's get out of here. Yo, Draco Malfoy, I don't have time for you. Get Hadoukened. And we take him. Well, with that, all the kings are down, right? Now all we need is the Ferrorizers and to climb Meru's Spire. What are we looking like for Ferrorizers? Only 8. We still need to get 12 more of those bad boys, huh? Ultra Rare Berry. No Ferrorizers. I mean, the berries are welcome. I'm not against them. We'll just go ahead and duck out of here. These guys don't fight. They're not even truly part of our reality from what I'm gathering. They're a remnant of when the worlds glossed over in the Great Colliding. So we read those fairy tales about the different people with abnormal powers that came from different backgrounds, right? And I think those stories were all relating, like the Blue Queen, the the King of Dragons, and whatever the Great Beast is. Still haven't quite pieced together what that is. Maybe it's the King of Dragons dragon? But the three forces came together in order to shift the tides of existence, by the looks of it. Okay, 2 frostbites and a ferrorizer. We will take all of that. So, entropy was a creation of quote-unquote Mother. I'm guessing Mother is like the source of all life or existence or something along that lines, or at the very least of this particular brand of monster kind, right? So Mother created these worlds or something of the sort. The 3 heroes had to rise to power in order to defeat entropy. Now entropy was some core dude that Mother had made, another one of her creations, but it absorbed 1,000 souls of the damned or something like that. And as a result, it had basically gone mad with grievance and was threatening to destroy all of existence. So the 3 heroes rose together and dealt away with it, is what I'm getting at. That, in turn, resulted in entropy fracturing away from the souls and becoming weakened, and it was hunted down into the ends of the earth by the summon that the 3 heroes together managed to create. And that summon is known as the Righteous Judge. And then the Mother of Existence took entropy into her arms because it was still her creation, as feeble, frail, and insane as it was, into her arms, and allowed both herself and entropy to be killed by the Judge, to put an end to the madness. However, if the lumens are to be believed, at least, and I think they're being controlled by the outside power that's looking to get into us, maybe it's some sort of offshoot of entropy, perhaps? Possibly? Don't really know what we're up against, actually. What is the force that's coming for everybody? Okay, we should be able to plow right through all of this, right? So let's get our fast travel available. Can I not, yeah, there we go. Slam, baby. And we're through. Dang, how the heck did you manage that? It's kind of a long story. I bet it is. No worries, take it easy. Wow, what did you just do? That was some seriously impressive stuff. It's kind of a long story. Well, I'm sure it is, kiddo. In any case, here's your reward. It's some freaky book I picked up a while ago. They know what it does, but it gives me the creeps. Maybe a teammate like yourself can get more out of it. Obtained 1 Book of the Dead. Take it easy, will ya? Alright, so we dealt with Frobeck. Where do we still have to explore before we go to the central tower? Let's go ahead and take a little peek here. So we know that Sepnal has the fires of purgation going. We know that that's the tomb and that's the Apo. We already dealt with the tomb creature. This is Siltstone and the Icy Cavern. We already explored the depths of the Icy Cavern, got that done. There was a secret place in the Ice Cave that I think needed rock mashing, right? I think so. So we'll go ahead and give that a quick explorations there. I will peep this to see if we get an elixir out of it. No, just some normal packs. Nothing too crazy. Still, the monsters here should be relatively easy to cave in. Now, I don't think there's any branching pathways until we get down to the very lowest floor. And, I will take any ultra rare berries that we get. Again, I would like to get Lycanroc's level up even more. And there's nothing up here. The ambigus are doing ambiguous things. Let's see here. I don't think there was anything over there. And this is just regular rock, right? Yes. Who are you, Ambigu? Who do you think you are? You were like a threat 18 hours of gameplay ago. Get out of here. One thing that I do wish is that weaker monsters started fleeing from you once you got so over-leveled, which is something that other games do incorporate. This one does not. Would have been a nice addition, and definitely something to consider for a Monster Crown 3. Dev, if you're listening. Dev, if you're out there. Dev friendo. Okay. We will take a peek up the side. I am in the business of scouting for goodies. Also, wouldn't mind to grab a monster to level 99, which is probably the level cap. Not against that whole concept. We will try to duck around some dudes. Did not get the dodge. Well, at least they're not strong enough to even try to keep up with us, so I guess that's something. Yeah, because I think there was a secret down here that did require rock smashing. Can't quite remember, but I feel like there was something here. Like, every dungeon so far has had something. A little something that was different, right? Okay, we will pop this. We got another rare berry. We will take that. Maybe there wasn't, though. Maybe there was no additional path, and maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe. And that's our way out. Yeah, I guess I was wrong. I guess there was no additional path down here. I thought there was, but maybe I'm just confusing things. Must have just been confusing things, because I don't see anything else down here. And I already peeked all of this, right? Alright, so this place is scraped already. We know we did the tomb. We got Rizakio from the other place. Dude, there's just too much riffraff. There wasn't anything to grapple on, right? Dude, these dudes! They gotta include, like, monster repellent in the next game. Or something. There wasn't no way to rope anything, right? There is. Just to grab a dude, a freaking scorpion style. I don't know why I grabbed you, but it felt like fun. No. Not doing what it wants to do, huh? Okay. Well. Welp. I thought for sure there was like some impassable area here, but I guess I was mistaken, because we have explored this place fairly thoroughly and have not witnessed not a one. So we'll go ahead and get out of here. Then we'll drop down to this one down here. Also, I believe the rainbow monster chance is 1 in 1,000. We've definitely seen more than 1,000 monsters, so we are above odds for encountering a brilliant monster, but alas, we have not done so. Not so much, my friends. There wasn't anything up near the chests on this side, was there? There is just a chest and a little babbling brook, which does not really help us at the moment. Dude, get out of here. Also, is this like the only cave in the game that has the light mechanic as a mechanic? Okay. So, now that we've done that, where else do we need to go? So we explored there. We did Icy Cave already. Raptor Mountain. Did we get the dude from Raptor Mountain? I think we did. Or was there a rock path? I think there was a rock path, right? In Raptor Mountain? Yeah. Yeah, I think there was indeed a rock path in Raptor Mountain that needed to be kicked down. So let's go ahead and peep that. I can't remember. Dude, I really need to be taking notes and keeping track of where I've been. At least we know all the South Continent is done. As much as it can be. And we go behind the waterfall to get up to the Raptor Peaks of Raptor Mountain. Doing a Raptor Dash. We will grab stuff over here. Book of the Dead, and a prebiotic, and a demon pack. From what I understand, I believe... I can't remember. I think only in Scarred Province. Like, Throwback and Scarred are the only times that you can get your hands on Ferrorizers. Still, the berries on this... Is that a limited edition scrub here? It is? I don't know what you are. What on the world are you? I don't know, but you're cool. And rule of cool means you get added to the box. I have no idea what kind of weird thing you are, but I like it. Okay, we got dragon there. Doing dragon things. We'll just jump up over here. Let's see. There is some treasure over here. We will grab that. We know that outside of that entrance there ain't nothing that we're looking for. You should. Oh, that's a Raptor fusion, right? Let's go with the Rhydon and smack him down and see if it's interesting. It is kind of interesting. So we go ahead and packed it. It's impacted. Goodbye. Alright. I think once we're done exploring this place, though, we will take a little break here until, because we've been going for about an hour, and we did get a lot done. I might do some off-screen just to grab the rest of the Lunarians, if that works out accordingly. So, but yeah, I think we call it nearly a day once we're done exploring here. Dude, though, the amount of riffraff just in our way constantly, though. And, of course, being blocked up ain't so fun either. Okay, we'll jump up here. And that's a Drago's Bane there. We know we can huck ourselves across this gap, but there wasn't really anything over there, right? No, ain't nothing over there. Ain't not a thing. And this takes us up to Raptor Mountain Topscape. And then... like, we go down and then in? Or... is this an entrance? No. Not really sure that we did everything here or not. I know on the opposite side of the Raptor there's another inroad, so we'll go ahead and try to peep that entrance down and see if there's anything down there that we missed. Yeah, there should be something. We'll peep this entrance and see what happens here. Okay, we already did this area. That just leads down into that, huh? So is there nothing else in Raptor Mountain? Surely there's gotta be some sort of secret somewhere, right? I might have to look up locations for all the different Lunarian friends. They don't do nothing. There wasn't nothing around here, right? That just loops into down below. Yeah, it just loops into there. Which I don't think does anything for us, but I will peep it. Yeah, that just gets us to here, which doesn't help us at all. Lots of different entrances and exits, but ain't none of them doing nothing for us. Scrub, I don't want to have to mess you up, so get out of the way. Let's see, and this goes to there. How do we enter that particular corridor? This gets us up to here. That goes down there. I don't know. I might have to off-screen some things. Maybe they got a guide somewhere. I don't know. Don't know. Alright, well, regardless, we'll off-stream some stuff. I'll try to locate the rest of the Lunarians. And then we'll go from there. So with that, thank you so much for being here today. My phonies, my mahonies, and of course my jabronis. It's good to have you with us. We will be going for the other Lunarians off screen. Then maybe beating down the old final boss, potentially at Meru Spire. We'll find out what happens when we go for the Spire itself, since we got everybody else broken. In the meanwhile, I might also try to grab those Pharaohizers. But we'll see. So, thank you so much. Let's take a look at the objective list. And then the Lunarians, right? We got Raziel and Belphegor already, so we just need the other 5. So with that, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you guys out there in Streamland, and I will see you on the very next episode of the Freakadeaky and Foxhound Show. Good night, everybody. How long are we streaming for? Yeah, we're done right now for the time being. Maybe we come back on it a little bit later today if I have the wherewithal to do so. Got a lot of work that I got to get done, though, so we'll find out. But I'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.